Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how I create this design using 4 different workbenches in FreeCAD. In the first part of the video I'm going to sketch some basic sketches using the Prod workbench, and from there I will move to the curve shape workbench to generate this kind of surface. And then I'm going to create one extrusion to have this flat surface, and also create some 2D offset to generate the surface on top. After that, I will join these three together to generate a surface with 0 thickness. And then I add the thickness to it, and I add the base to it. Okay. And then I join these two together, and then I put that into Prod Design to add some features like pocket, linear patterns, and fillet. And also you can control the thickness using the variable set up here. But because I add a bunch of small fillet in here, so I'm going to delete these 3 fillets in order to show you how the thickness works. So I click on the variable set, and for example, I can decrease this one down to 1. Now you can say the thickness is now smaller, and I can increase this one up to 5. Okay, everything is working fine. And also I can changing the size of the model by go inside this sketch and change this one, for example 100, this one to 80, close. Okay, you can see how the shape changes, and I go to the profile show, and let's make this one smaller, for example 70, this one to 150. Okay, close. Okay, and everything is parametric, and we have, and with some small changes, we have a complete different shape. And from there you can go back and add in some the fillet that you want. Okay, so before we start, make sure you go to the tools and add-on manager, and you searching for the curves, and make sure you install the curve shapes and the curves workbench. In this tutorial, I will start from the Prod workbench first, and after I have the main form, I will move to the Prod design to add some details. I create a new sketch in the top view, and I create a round rectangle, something like this. I hit D and we set the length between these two lines is 60, and the length between these two is 80, and the radius is 29. I move it to the center and select this point, and the center point. I hit S for symmetry constraint, then I close. I select this sketch and I want to copy it, so I Ctrl C and Ctrl V to paste it. I select the new sketch and I want to move this sketch up, so I go to the placement, position, and I go to the Z-axis. I change this one up to 20. Now I want to change the shape of sketch 1, so I go inside it and I change this number to 140, this number to 80, this one to 30. Close. The next step is I want to create a guide curve in between, so I create a new sketch in the right view. I create external geometry of this point and this point. I select these 2 points, hit G and N to turn that into construction. Create an arc, connect in between. Hit D and we set the radius to 29. Sorry. 30. From there, I select the sketch and I go to mirror. Click on here, create symmetry constraints, and I click on the middle light. Close. Now I will rename this one to profile 1. This one to profile 2. And this one to guide curve. Something like this. Now I move to the curve shape workbench. I control select these two profiles and I go to the curve segment. I select the curve segment and I want to turn it into surface. So I go into the make surface and I click on this one to turn this into a surface. Now I want to make the surface follow the curve of the guide curve. So I go inside the whole curves option over here. And I click on the guide curve and click OK, click off. Now you can see the surface just follow the shape of this arc. I go inside here and hide these three. The next step is I want to generate a face down in the bottom, a flat surface, because I want it to parametric. So I go to the part workbench and I select the profile 1, which is the sketch down in the bottom, and I go to extrude. I want to extrude it down in the -1 in the z-axis, and the length is 7. Click OK. Now the top face of the new extrusion is the face that I want, so I will use that later. The next step is I want to generate the face on top, so I select the second profile and I go to the 2D offset. And now you can see we have a small wire outside a little bit. I want to increase this one up to 3 and fill offset. Click OK. Okay, now I want to join the curve segment. I control click on the curve segment in the tree view and the 2D offset also in the tree view and the face in the viewport. Okay, select the face in the viewport and then I go to the curve workbench and I click on parametric solid to generate a surface based on V3. Now if I hide the extrude, I have the bottom face and the top face. The next step is I create thickness. So I go inside the part workbench and select the surface and I create 3D offset. And I want the offset go inside, so I go to the -1.8. Click on fill offset. Click OK. Now inside the fill offset, we have the surface outside, you can see, which means that the offset is now offset inside. I hide this one. I show the extrude. I want to do the same with the extrude. So I hide the offset and control select the top face and the bottom face and I go to create a thickness. But I want the thickness is inside, so I go -1.8. Okay. Now I saw the offset and you can see we have two different objects. So I need to control select these two and I go to the union. Okay. But now inside the fusion we have two things to control the thickness. The first is the offset and the second one is the thickness. I want to control these two at the same time, so I need to create a value. So I create a variable set and I call this thickness. And put this one 1.8, add close. I grab the var set and move this one up to here. Okay. I want to change the offset, so I double click on the offset and I go inside the expression and I type in here var for variable set and I point to the thickness. You can see the value is 1.8, but I want to put the negative 1.8. You can see the result is negative 1.8. Click OK and OK. Now doing the same with the thickness. So click on the thickness and inside here, down here is the value. So you can go inside the expression and the same variable set, thickness, and put the negative in here. Click OK. Okay. Now if I go and change the var set to, for example, 5, you can see how the thickness changing. I go in the variable set and change this one back to 1.8. Now the next step is I want to bring this one to the part design and add in some holes and details. So I select the fusion and I go to the part design and I create a new body based on this fusion. And from there I will select this face, and from there I will create a new sketch in the SY plane. I create a slot on the green line. Okay, hit D and we set the length to 40 and the radius to 1, something like this. And I select the 2 points and the center line, hit S for symmetry constraint, and then I close. And I go to the pocket and go to the symmetric and then through R. Click OK. Now I want to create linear pattern of this pocket. So I go inside the linear pattern. And the direction I want to go to the x-axis, and the length I want to go to 25. And the number I want to go to 3. Okay. And I want to add another direction. So I click on here. Go to the x-axis. 25 and 3. And this time I click on this icon to reverse the direction. Click OK. Okay, so next step I want to create some detail down in the bottom, the base. So I create a new sketch in the SZ plane, and I want to create a line horizontal like this. And I turn this line into construction. I hit D and we set the distance to 3, something like this, and then I create an arc. I select these 2 points. I hit H for horizontal, this point and this line, I hit C. This arc and this line, I hit T for tangent. Let's change the radius to 50. And I close the sketch using a light. I close this. And I want to pocket this one. I go to the symmetric and then through R. Click OK. Now I'm doing the same for the right view. So I create a new sketch in the YZ plane. And then I create an arc. Also create a line horizontal. Set the length between this line and this line is 3. And turn this line into construction. Select this arc and this line, hit T for tangent. Select these 2 points, hit H for horizontal. Move these 2 points down. Select this point and this line, hit C to snap it. And close the sketch using a line. Now I will set the radius to 40. Close. And I will pocket this one. Go to the symmetric. And then through R. Okay. Okay, next step I will create some fillet. So I go down to the bottom. Control select this face. This edge. This edge. Okay, and then this face. And then I create a fillet with the radius is 1. Okay. Continue. I will control. Go down to the bottom and control select this edge. This edge. This one. This one. Select all of these edges. And I'm going to a fillet with 5. Okay, now I control select this edge and then this edge. And come up here, select this edge. And then this edge. Okay. And then I go to create a fillet. This time I go to point. Let's go to point 2 for that. Okay. Now I finish. That's it for the tutorial. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.